Hi everybody, happy Sunday, happy Thanksgiving. I hope that wherever you are and whatever you are doing, you are having a wonderful time. I hope your Thanksgiving was peaceful. I know this video is dropping just after the US Thanksgiving. And one of the things that I'm shocked by is how many people outside of the US are now doing Thanksgiving, which is interesting. I mean, obviously when I lived in the UK, we did Thanksgiving because I'm married to an American and my best friend is also married to an American. So Kate Walton Elliott and her partner and myself and my partner all got together and we used to celebrate Thanksgiving together. This year hasn't felt like we've had a whole lot to be thankful for obvious reasons. But we had Thanksgiving nevertheless here at the house. We had a bunch of family over. We were able to charge multiple EVs simultaneously. I'm trying to think how many non-EVs we have in our family right now, and the answer is not very many. Most of the people in our family have now gone over to EVs. So we had many EVs charging, and I'm sorry to the local power company. We were pulling quite a lot of power on Thanksgiving. Anyway, I want to know what you have been thankful for this year, whether it's in the EV world or in the general world, and maybe things that you were hopeful for that haven't come to pass. Obviously, this video is going to be quite controversial in its own way, given the political climate in the US right now. And I know that there are people in other countries who are probably thankful they don't live here. But, you know, let's try and keep it civil in the comments. And if we are going to say something that we are thankful for that might be related to a country or other, let's just keep the comments nice. Myself, obviously at the top of the list is I am very thankful for the amazing support that Transport Evolved has been given this past year. I talk about it, sometimes people complain too much, but Transport Evolved is supported entirely by our audience and by a little bit of money that we bring in from the occasional bit of third-party video production work. We license our content to a utility company in Aotearoa, New Zealand, and that brings a little bit of money, but the majority of the money comes from our Patreon supporters. So if you are a Patreon supporter, I am super thankful for all of you, because without you, we wouldn't be able to do this. This year has been tougher financially than I wanted it to be. YouTube ad revenue has continued to fall. YouTube is dying. I think that's the crux of the message that I'm getting from all creators in the space. YouTube is dying and it's going away. And so as a channel, there's going to be a transition period for us over the next couple of years as we try and kind of ride the waves. But without Patreon, we just wouldn't exist. We just wouldn't exist. And thanks to Patreon, I'm able to give employees who want it healthcare. I'm able to make sure that they can pay their bills. I would love to give everybody on the team a pay rise next year. That doesn't look possible right now. But if you're watching this and you're not a Patreon supporter and you want to be a Patreon supporter, I can be thankful for you as well. And we can maybe be thankful that maybe we can get in some extra income to help keep up with inflation, because you've not been able to do that this year. I'm also thankful for the amazing resilience and creativity of my team here at the channel. All members of the Transport Evolved family have worked incredibly hard this year with limited resources, and their creativity and sense of humour and resilience knows no bounds. I am so honoured and touched to work with such an amazing creative bunch of people, because without them, again, I wouldn't be doing this. They are the ones that keep me going, they are the ones that inspire me, and they are the ones that make me get up in the morning and go, yeah, I'm going to go to work today. And some days, yeah, I haven't felt like it because of what's been going on in the US of late. But at the end of the day, there's no other job that I would rather be doing right now with such an amazing, talented group of people. So I'm very, very grateful for them. I'm also very grateful to my wife for her continued support of what I do. We've had some tough conversations about the future of Transport Evolved this year, she and I. And there's been some tough moments. But she still supports me and she still cheerleads. And through her having a decent paying job It means that I haven't had to pay myself much, which has meant that I've been able to pay everybody else's salary and pay for everybody else's benefits and everything like that. So that has been very good. And it's also meant, all of those things have meant that I haven't had to rely on stupid sponsorship deals. Because I know that you guys don't like massive numbers of ads in our videos. And so I'm very grateful for that too. I'm also incredibly grateful to the open source community. The JuicePass proxy project has been one of my highlights this year. People wrenching control away from a massive corporation and back into the hands of owners. That is incredible. The right to repair movement has grown so much this year. We've seen some big jumps in right to repair legislation, and that has been a big bonus for me as well. And of course, I'm hopeful that that is going to move forwards into the future, because I think as corporate America and corporate world gets greedier and greedier, as they've proven their want to do this year, we have to push back with citizen activism and citizen projects and right to repair and open source and just tell them no. We're not standing for it anymore. And I'm grateful this year has seen movements in the right direction from those communities that have made all of that possible. So I'm hoping that next year that's going to change again, as much as it has this year, but even more so. So those are the things I am particularly grateful for this year. I'm also grateful for health and my family and all of that good stuff, my lovely puppas, the chickens, the fact I've lived here with a bountiful harvest this year and all of that other good stuff. But I've talked enough. What about you? What are you thankful for this year? Tell me in the down below. And I will see you back here this time next week. Thanks for joining me today, and if you've got some thoughts, make sure you leave them in our Discord chat room, our Patreon page, or you can reach out to us on Mastodon. Thanks to the amazing list of people scrolling by on your screen right now. They are some of the more than 1,500 people who help fund this channel through Patreon and YouTube, covering our bills, paying our team, and making sure that we can remain 100% independent. If you'd like to join them and see your name listed here, just follow the links below. There are a range of different tiers that you can sign up for, from as little as $1 a month, or if you pay yearly, just over $10 a year. A huge welcome to our newest supporters: Alan Brim, Jim, Sarah Horlock, full name, Todd Johnson, Roderick, Stuart Despain, Rupert Ronson, Larry Phoenix, Darla, Wendy Kelly Bundenbaum, and Kay. To join the list and get your shout out, become a paid Patreon member for your moment of fame. If you'd like to support us with a one-off donation, you'll also find links below to make Ko-fi and Bitcoin donations, and we even have a good old-fashioned PO box you can reach us at, address also linked below. And of course, if you're in need of some swag, you'll find our swag store in the down below. We've also got some great content coming up, so make sure you're subscribed on PeerTube or YouTube, and we'll see you soon. We make new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you want more, the mighty algorithm thinks you'll like this video, but we also think this one is well worth a look. See you soon, and as always, keep evolving!